What's up with the gaming industry? Come on.
Alright, we're going to talk about GTA 6 and Sony in this video. That's yikes. So first, GTA 6 revealed just how much the game is going to be. It's $80 for the light edition and $100 for the base edition. And you know, with the light edition, there's cars, guns, clothes, garages, entire mod and tattoo shops, clothing stores, a whole gang compound that will assumingly have a ton of missions, and a very cool sounding classic car roundup mission are all not included. The $100 base edition is just the full game.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna let the video play, but I do have to say this. Now, I don't see how fans are okay with this, right? You have people saying it's the greatest franchise of all time, etc. I think it took 13 years for them to make this game. And you're telling me within 13 years of making your fans wait, because the fans are what matters. The people that, the consumers are what matter. You charge $80. I'm not even gonna be mad at it. It's GTA 6, okay, it's $80. But you're gonna take all the core features that's just a normal thing of GTA, take them off, and put them in, you know, the quote unquote, was it Ultimate Edition, Deluxe or whatever, $100 game. The crazy thing is they didn't add. This is not a situation where they added some new I say game breaking features. No, it's not that. It's the same old features that they had in GTA 5, etc. That they're going to put this behind $100 version. That's what they're doing, and it's a lot of people that's okay with this. I'm not okay. I am not okay when a company that's going to make billions of dollars. Billions of dollars. They're going to make a whole lot of money. Do things like this. This is bad business practice, and as a consumer, you should be upset. And for the content creators, the people that's on YouTube, that's it's $100 and blah blah blah, trying to justify this stuff, bro. You're probably saying it because you know it doesn't matter to you. Money doesn't hold a lot of value to you. But bro, not everybody has money like that. Not everybody is financially in a good position, right? And people might say, well, you shouldn't be playing games. That's true too. But some people play games to, you know, clear their mind, get away. That's their therapy. And to take features away and put it behind a $100 paywall, it's just nasty, bro. You made people wait 13 years. You're gonna make billions of dollars because people are gonna buy the game. Instead of adding something that's groundbreaking, I said game breaking earlier, groundbreaking and new, you just took the old features away and put it behind a paywall. That's nasty business, bro. And you have people out here that's just saying, well, I mean, it's GTA. First of all, let's not act like GTA has been doing a great job. The last great GTA game was GTA 4. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. It was GTA 4. Great story, great DLCs, etc. It is one of the greatest games of all time. Not even an argument. The thing that has pushed GTA to the forefront in the heights that it is, bro. And I'm supposed to be watching this video, but I'm sorry. Please let me rant. Is GTA Online. Guess what, guys? It's not dropping with online. You might have to wait a year. I don't know. And not only that, from what they're saying, it looks like this is the single player only game. Online's not going to be included. So guess what? That's going to be behind a paywall. And it's going to be separate. That's what it looks like. I don't know. That's what it looked like. And guess what? Yeah. Nasty.
Of that stuff only comes with the $100 edition. And I mean, at least to me, that makes the $80 one just totally inferior. Like, why would you ever really bother with it? And I mean, Rockstar and Take-Two, they know this. They know how long everybody has been waiting. And they know if they lock some of the game behind a $20 price tag and call it premium, then everybody's pretty much gonna do it. But make no
Nasty.
mistake, the $80 is the light edition and the $100 is the base edition. I figured we could quickly compare how they've done this in the past. So for GTA 5, we had the $60 base edition, an $80 special edition, and a $150 collector edition, which makes you wonder when the collector edition is going to be announced for GTA 6. Probably after a whole bunch of pre-orders are already in and people have to just suck it up and buy another edition, I guess. All of the editions of GTA 5 got a pre-order bonus blimp. And for GTA 6, I guess you get some vintage Vice City apparel for pre-ordering, so kind of the same there. The $80 special edition for GTA 5 came with a steelbook, a map, stunt plane trials, and clothing and weapons. So the clothing and weapons have kind of been standard for a long time, and the stunt plane trials were even like in-game.
Is he saying basically the base edition is called special edition?
Activities that you
It's like calling your fans stupid.
could do, but it's pretty light. The $150 collector's edition came more with physical merch, like the money bag and the hat, but also in-game there were more cars and garages, and I guess there was that special ability boost too. And I think the point here is that they've always kind of done stuff like this. You know, a lot of companies do like pre-order bonuses and extra editions with more content in them, but for some reason it feels even more egregious with GTA 6. I mean, when you go to the page that shows you all the stuff you get with the $100 edition, I mean, that shit just keeps scrolling. You're like, when does it end? And then you combine it with the fact that they're starting at $80 already, but everyone knows the $80 one kind of sucks, so the price tag really is $100 here. If you want the full GTA 6 experience, it's...
How can you be a fan of GTA, not GTA, but Rockstar, bro? These are greedy, terrible people, bro. In my opinion, they have the fans waiting years, right? Years. No fan service whatsoever. No apology fan service for having your quote-unquote fans wait all this time. No. I'm gonna bleed your pockets, man. I'm gonna get everything you got. Hey, look, listen. Oh, you mad about waiting? Don't worry about it. I brought you the game. I mean, at least you playing GTA, but you're gonna have to spend that $100. You're gonna have to spend $100 if you wanna play me. Come on, bro. It's nasty business. And people justifying it. Talking about, man, look what GTA has done. Bro, Rockstar done. Listen, Rockstar, they had, let me tell you, Red Dead Redemption 2, one of the greatest games of all time. And they just let it, they dropped it and just, that's it. No fan service, no added content. Man, this is the thing. Red Dead Redemption 2 had a way better story than Red Dead Redemption 1. But Red Dead Redemption 1 is a completely better game. Better content added. They have DLCs, etc. Story was good too, bro. Just how do you have a game that came out so long ago, right? And it's so crazy because they done so much with that. Fan service was amazing. Grand Theft Auto 4. Fan service was amazing. So many great DLCs, right? GTA 5. Online. Online was the bread and butter. Online is what made this company so much money in the last 20 years. Online is what makes GTA so relevant. But look at this, man. You got these fans that's acting like that Rockstar has done a great job and been doing so good towards them. No, they don't like you. That's how I feel. Because if they liked you, if they cared about you, they would, show it. They're not showing it. They're not showing it at all, bro. They've barely showed any gameplay footage like that. Let's be honest, man. You got people dropping fake leaks for the last 4 years, 5 years, talking about the trailer's gonna come out this day and this day. They waited so long. We still ain't getting a real gameplay. The game is gonna be out in a few months. Like, really, bro. I don't know if they're afraid of something or, like I said, they don't like you. That's my opinion. It's my opinion. I'm gonna play it though. I ain't gonna lie.
$100. So I think that, combined with just how much stuff is locked behind the $100 edition, that's what people are feeling here. And I mean, they were doing the same thing with Red Dead 2. On launch, the editions went from 60, 80, and 100 this time, and the $80 one had story content locked behind it, a whole bank robbery mission. There was even a gang hideout locked behind it too. And I think even back then, people kind of felt that the $60 one was the light edition, and we were already at like the $80 being the base. And this is just kind of a continuation of that. And it all comes back to FOMO. If you don't know, it's the fear of missing out. It's when you see everybody else experiencing something and you want to experience it too. And it's the #1 moneymaker in gaming. GTA 6 is the ultimate FOMO product. Take-Two and Rockstar are taking full advantage of that. Yes. I didn't think it was going to be as bad as it seems like it's going to be now. Now, something else that's very popular in the news right now are
it's because they're not good people.
Physical code and box editions, which is so funny because I just talked about this with Bethesda in like I think last video maybe, which by the way was 2 weeks ago. Sorry about that. But on launch, all physical GTA copies will be code in box. The official reasoning is leaks. You know, they don't want it to get all leaked out and everything because that kind of stuff happens with games. It even happened with AC Shadows, and that wasn't even like a huge game or anything. And I want to be clear that no matter what you've seen online to this point, Take-Two or Rockstar have not confirmed a future disc release. Rumors exist for both sides of this, but there's been no official stance whatsoever. Now, with all that said,
so pre-orders mean nothing. This sets a bad precedent. I'm saying, you see the backlash that Sony get. You see, all right.
There is a saying in gaming: no one hates their fans as much as Nintendo. Now, with that in mind, remember this ad?
This is how you share your games on PS4. Thanks.
PlayStation.
That was the official PlayStation used game instructional video. Real fast, it has over 20 million views and over 500,000 likes.
And you want to know something, right? So one of the things that, you know, was a downfall, I think, was the Xbox One. I think it's called, yeah, Xbox One. Is the fact that you needed online. Right, that was one of the main things that, you know, made that stock drop for Xbox. And, you know, PlayStation, they didn't have that. Right, you didn't need, you know, online for your game. You buy the disc, you play it. It completely changed the landscape of the console war. And now you fast forward to now. Look at them, right? And things are about to switch.
That's really good.
But he need to watch his mouth talking about Nintendo. I ain't gonna lie, man. Talking about no fan service. We got a whole lot of physical copies. Don't make me bring my collection out.
For an ad. This was, of course, in response to Xbox One's DRM, and it greatly improved their PR going into the PS4 generation. And I bring up Nintendo because it's just one of the greatest self-owns online now. Like, Sony is really gunning for that #1 spot, because on July 1st, Sony announced that physical disc production will end in January 2028 for new games releasing on PlayStation consoles. So what this means is that any new game they release after January 2028 will not get a physical release. Now, if you want to see how people respond to this type of thing, Insomniac made this tweet about Wolverine. It says, "Can you kick it? Yes, you can." Seems like a Bob the Builder reference, I guess. I don't know. But someone responds saying it looks like a great game and asked if it will have a physical or code in a box edition. And Insomniac responded saying the physical version will include a disc in the box. This response got 51,000 likes. The initial tweet only has 15,000 likes, and I guarantee a lot of that came from the people liking the response to the tweet. This is how much people actually kind of give a fuck about this. I also want to point out that Sony was kind of clowned on by some other companies. Like
Getting
Domino's
cooked.
UK posted, as of April 1st, 2027, Domino's UK will cease production of physical pizzas and shift to production of digital pizzas only. Consumers will be able to download our full range of delicious pizza codes and, using the power of imagination, enjoy them in an entirely virtual sense. This tweet has 500,000 likes, and I don't think we'll be seeing any Sony and Domino.
And look, this is more the same, right? And it starts with, I say that Rockstar, is setting a bad precedent, right? Not dropping the game with a disc. Okay, whatever. You still can put an announcement. Hey, 2 weeks later, disc versions will come out, or to the people that will be sent out, to the people that pre-ordered, blah blah blah. Right? Give them a temporary, if it's possible, a temporary game pass of playing GTA 6, and then until their copy comes in, etc. Be a great way to do it, but they're not, right? They're trying to shift towards this new media of with gaming, digital only. It's not gonna work, but I will give Rockstar a little slack, right? Because the game is like 300 gigs, man. I don't think it can fit on a disc. It'll be like a triple disc, or it'll be like one of them code in the box disc, the ones you put in and still have to download it. People will still be happy with that. Honestly, ask a Nintendo fan about it. They were upset about the game key cards, but you see the value of it now because of what Sony does. At least you have some physical form that preserves some type of value, right? Digital is only value to you, and you don't truly own it when it's digital. To be honest with you, you don't truly own it, especially with Sony. Sony has so many new rules. Yeah, man, that digital media stuff, I don't want to hit, but. Yeah, man, like this Sony, let me break the ice and let me tell the truth. Sony has been doing a bad job this generation of game, right? The quote unquote next gen consoles. This generation of gaming, they've been doing a terrible job. It started a little bit before the PlayStation 5 came out because their choice of gaming, right? And understand this, when I say woke, I'm saying that they're going out their way to do something for a group of people. If you don't want to call it woke, agenda, right? Sony has been pushing an agenda with gaming for this cycle of the consoles. It started with Last of Us 2. Last of Us 2, they killed the main character. They got the person that people love the most about the game in the beginning. Got him out of there, right? The game was confusing. She likes girls. Okay, that's okay. Whatever. They make you play as the person that killed your father. It was terrible, right? Started from there. Then you got so many other decisions with just the industry, man. Look at Ghost of Yote. A great game. I'm not even going to lie. It is a great game, but it is not what the fans wanted. They could have found a way to, it could have been a prequel because of Ghost of Tsushima. It could have been anything. But once again, they're pushing an agenda. If you don't want to call it woke, they were pushing a agenda. I mean, look at the new God of War game. Look at the backlash behind that, right? You understand that people play God of War for Kratos, right? He's God of War. Nobody wants to play her. I don't know if they're trying to push it. I don't know if they're trying to force new fans into gaming. But that's not how it works, man. Like the women that like games, they love gaming, right? It's understandable. But the truth is, gaming is a predominantly male thing. What they say, guys like sports and games. Guess what? Sports is a game. That's just how we are. Trying to force something doesn't work. It just has to come natural, right? And if you're going to build a game, let that be what it was. The direction that Last of Us took, I mean, it's cool. Everybody knew that, you know, a girl was going to be the main character. We knew that. Way they handled it, terrible. Got the male character out of there, and that's all she wrote. Last of Us 2 was not good. I'm not trying to ramble, but let me just land right here. This right here, plus all the gaming decisions they've made in the last 5 years, is the reason why they're going to have a hard time winning the next console war. It's going to be Sony has been doing a terrible job, man. Terrible job. That's my opinion. It's my opinion, man. I watch these
partnership and
watch these PlayStation fanboys get in my comments trying to defend this bull crap.
time soon. Proton also got in on it. Now, what I thought was kind of funny was Bethesda. Bethesda made this tweet from the official Elder Scrolls Twitter account about finding physical treasures. And it was just an ad about how they're releasing a physical cartridge for Oblivion Remastered on Switch, which just doesn't hit the same when, isn't this you? They made this tweet about physical code in box edition.
Hey, but don't hate, bro. Don't hate on it because they got at least they got a physical edition for this, right? They learned their lesson. Right? Tell these other people to learn their lesson, all right? At least they dropped the physical.
Of Skyrim and Fallout 4 in April. That's 3 months ago, and now they're switching sides all of a sudden. From the bottom of my heart,
they learned their lesson.
Now I want to get to the point of why
they learned their lesson.
Problem. Of course, preservation of media is very important, but something that's probably more important are the day-to-day costs of your life. And something physical media provides is another option. You don't have to go to the PlayStation Store to buy a game if you can go on Amazon and get a 51% discount on that fucking game. Yeah. This screenshot was taken yesterday, and so was this one. This one is from the PlayStation Store, where you can buy The Last of Us for $70, or you can get it for $34 on Amazon. And isn't this just the most backwards thing you've ever seen in your life? You can get the physical edition with a game box, maybe a book, but most importantly, a game disc. You can get this for half the fucking price of the digital only version directly from the person that fucking made it. And this right here is exactly why Sony is doing this. They hate that you can go on Amazon and get The Last of Us for $35. They hate this. They want this gone as soon as possible. And so they saw GTA doing a code in box only, and they took that opportunity to just do it themselves too. This example is not alone. Here's The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, $29 on Amazon, or you can get it for $50 on the PlayStation Store. The remastered version on Amazon is cheaper than the normal version on Sony. How about God?
They trying to get all their stocks out. They're trying to get whatever. They not playing. They trying to get all physical media out the way because I believe you me. Hey man, couple months, maybe next year. Nah, you ain't gonna be able to get none of this.
Or Ragnarok, you can get that for $32 on Amazon.
And I don't even understand the whole, PlayStation, the console thing. The reason why, I like a Switch and I even like Xbox. Let me tell you why I like Xbox. The fact of the matter is I have a gaming PC and I have a console. There is console only games, there are only PC games. But when you have ones that's console and PC, you can play it on Xbox, and then when you get on your PC, you can play it on there and still have the save because that save migrates because it's Microsoft. It's all Microsoft. And you can't beat that. And GTA 6 won't be coming out on PC day day one release. So I'm getting it on the Xbox, and so when it does come out on PC, I have the better graphics and my save. Okay, why get a PlayStation? Just saying. I got one though.
You can spend $70 on the PlayStation Store. Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, 41% off on Amazon, 0% off on the PlayStation Store. I mean, the examples go on forever. Here's Gran Turismo 7, it's 44% off on Amazon. Full $70 on PlayStation, of course. And there's really no other way to look at it. Physical copies are always going to be better than no physical copies for the consumer. With physical, there's more retailers, which means they're less expensive. There's an entire used market that, while maybe not as big as it used to be, it's certainly still probably pretty.
And your game will, as long as it works, it's not messed up, your game will always have value. So you can sell it. You can't do that with digital, right? And that's not going to happen. They're never going, well, I'm not going to say never. It's improbable that they will never allow you to sell digital media. It's unlikely.
You can, of course, share games with your friends or, sell them to your friends, whatever you want to do with them. And then there's the preservation. And then, of course, with no physical copies, of course, it's only available directly from the manufacturer. There is no competition. There's obviously no used market. You can't have a used copy of a digital game. There is some friend sharing, but I would bet that Sony's doing whatever they can to squash that as soon as possible. And most importantly for Sony, there is the control. They get control over all of it. They get all of the money for it. Now let's pivot to a bit of a fun fact. In fiscal year 2025, Microsoft made about $281 billion. Not a big deal, not a big deal or anything. Now the Xbox portion of that was about $23 billion. Not bad, right? It's about 8% of Microsoft total. Now, Sony in fiscal year 2025 made about $82 billion. This is a hand-drawn chart, by the way. It may not look as accurate as it should. But the PlayStation brand accounted for about $31 billion of that. And I'm just pointing all of this out to show that Microsoft is a...
Wait a minute, man. All this talk about, man, the PlayStation. You telling me that Xbox wasn't that far behind?
Much bigger company than Sony. This actually doesn't even really show how much bigger of a company Microsoft is, but this is how much money they make. And this also shows how dependent Sony is on PlayStation. PlayStation is like 36% of Sony's income, whereas Xbox is like 8% of Microsoft's income. Now, with this in mind, you would think Microsoft would just want to compete a little bit more, right? They just don't seem willing to lose much money on Xbox.
Well, they've been doing the new owner. She's been shaking things up, man. I think that she's going to push this into the right direction. And hey, no pun intended, but a woman is doing a job that a man couldn't do. That's crazy. It's crazy. I'm saying that. It's true. It's the truth. Because the last dude, man, bro. Listen, man, people do care about exclusives, right? Don't get it twisted. I mean, I like being able to play the game the way I want to play it. But for the value of the brand of Xbox, it does matter. It's the reason why PlayStation has held so much value the last two consoles is because of the exclusives. And when Xbox went away from their exclusivities, it devalued the brand. So, yeah.
I feel like Microsoft would come out soon and say like, hey, we're not going to end physical media. We're going to keep making discs. But the reports don't seem to follow that. Everybody is seemingly saying the same thing, that Project Helix won't have a disc drive. And I just don't fucking get it. I really don't understand.
Well, I can shut that down real quick and real easy. This is going to be a hybrid console. It's going to be a console / PC. So guess what? If there's a PC component to this game, you're going to be able to, if you want to, connect, disc drives. It's PC. But PC has always been more of a digital thing, just because just the format of PC. It's not a console, you know. So, I mean, if you want to deal with Steam, you want to go through the Microsoft market. You want to go through Ubisoft. You want to go through all these different forms of digital media of playing games. There's so many. I ain't gonna lie, it's just easier that way for a PC because there's so many options for gaming on a PC. So it don't equate even bringing it up with Xbox. And I'm not defending them. There's no defending on that. But the fact that Project Helix is going to be a PC console hybrid, a disk drive really don't matter, bro. And I got a PC gaming. My PC does not have no disc. It's not needed because, I mean, I use Game Pass. I use Steam. I use different gaming softwares on my PC to game. I don't really need digital media for PCs, and also, it's not, gaming on PC is not going nowhere no time soon. So your library is going to stay the same virtually forever, basically, as long as you got a PC. As long as PCs, Microsoft is still running, your game is going to be where it's at, you know? And there's just so many ways to game. Come on, man.
A disk drive itself, it's not that expensive, right? We've been doing disk drives for a long fucking time. I just don't think it could be that expensive to add a disk drive to your console, like compared to the everything else, you know? But this whole fight over physical media,
but for PlayStation, it does matter. I'm not trying to ish on them. It does matter, right? This video started off by talk about GTA, and it went to PS5, but it correlates because, like I said, GTA, a bad president, by coding the box, no digital. It's the biggest game that's gonna come out in the next 10 years, 10, 15, 20 years. Yeah, so them doing it really does change the landscape of gaming. PlayStation next console is a console, right? It's no hybrid. It is an actual console, right? That's different from a PC hybrid console, like the Rogue Ally Xbox or the Rogue Ally in general. Them are hybrids in a sense. They're PC consoles, right? It's not the same. The PlayStation 6 is an actual console. It should have a disc drop because physical media would matter because it is going to be a PlayStation game. For where the Project Helix, whatever it's going to be called, it's going to be going the route of PC. So you might have the new Xbox quote unquote console, but you might not even use the Xbox app. You could be using Steam, the Steam for gaming. You might use all the different other, the other gaming platforms for, media platforms for gaming to play games. So it's not the same. It's nowhere near the same. Sony is going to be exclusively Sony. They're not going to add Steam, most likely. They're not going to add Steam. It's just going to be Sony, right? So there's no reason why. There's no reason for them not to have physical media.
I mean, it could be something, a huge factor at least, that decides the next console generation. And it just doesn't seem like it would break the bank for Xbox to throw physical media a bone here. I just think it would do wonders for their brand moving forward if they came out with a hard stance, pro physical media. Maybe do an ad like Sony did. I mean, that would be funny, right? Asha, you have the opportunity to do something very funny, and we hope.
And like I said, they could, I think it'll be a bad business practice, but they could, offer the physical, like as an attachment, that you can buy. But then again, it's going to be more convenient for the game makers to make games for a PC version or the console version digitally for Xbox. Like I said, there's going to be many different ways you could play games on that console.
You take it. Because if you look at Sony recently, I mean, you have live service failures. They have their own layoffs going over there. Of course, there's the Bungie fiasco. They're raising PS5 prices over and over. They deleted like 500 movies that people paid for off PlayStation. Fucking crazy. Just saying, like, just get fucked, basically. And of course, the ending first-party physical media thing. I mean, there isn't like any good Sony PR I can think of in the last time. Like, when's the last time they did something good? I also want to mention the reason for console price increases. Like, obviously everybody knows about the RAM and memory shortages. There's no shortage of anything, by the way. There is plenty enough to go around. It's just a couple companies that made contracts to buy it all. And we can only...
And there's a class action lawsuit that's happening because of that.
We hope and pray that one day the law comes down on them hard.
I
But
think it is.
A big reason for the console prices is GTA 6. It will sell out consoles worldwide. The price was always going to increase no matter what. Maybe it wasn't supposed to get to $900 or whatever, but it was always going to go up. And I would honestly expect it to get worse as we get close to November. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. If you want to buy a mug, go to drawnoutstore.com. Sorry for not posting in 2 weeks.
Shout out to this guy, man. I like his video. Yeah, but I disagree with a lot he said. I agree with a lot he said. I will say, this where gaming is heading, I predicted it. I predicted it years ago. I predicted the fall of Sony. I love Nintendo. It's gonna be hard for Nintendo. After the next console generation. The reason why I'm saying it is because Xbox is doing something that is going to change the market forever. PC is by far superior gaming. If you ever had a PC, you will understand the accessibility, the being able to do what you want, basically. So much you can do having a PC in gaming. The visuals way far superior than a just basic console. It's just, like I said, it's just so much you can do. And I'm pretty sure that the next Xbox console is going to allow to connect eGPUs. So you're talking about, man, I don't even know what the next NVIDIA GPUs is going to look like, or how powerful. But people are going to connect the eGPU 600 series, not even 600, a 690 to the Xbox Helix, and going to have such a amazing visual experience playing games. So there's no way that Sony is going to be able to compete with that. Being able to play Steam, play your game through Steam on your console is there's no way. Like I said, there's no way you can compete with that. The modding, all that extra stuff you could do with PC is going to be there for the next, Xbox console. And PlayStation is doing away with the things that makes it value, and they're doing terrible jobs with also other things that make their value. I mean, the type of games, the exclusive they had, and how they put, Naughty Dog used to be #1 top tier, but man, they've been doing a terrible. Even have you even looked at their next, AAA game? Listen, after you get off this video, Google search Naughty Dog's next game. But I'm gonna stop this video. I've been talking too much, and yeah, man, like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you like the content. I appreciate you if you stayed all the way to now, man. Thank you, man. Hit that notification bell, man. Appreciate it.